Hey YouTube, it's me, Mia, and welcome back to my channel. So today is this month rather is Deaf Awareness Month. And so what I like to try to do every September is try to crank out about 4 videos, maybe about a video a week, to bring about deaf awareness, hearing loss, deaf community, deaf culture, stuff of that nature. So for today's episode, actually, I'm just going to do something you could just do yourself, but why not have a person with hearing loss or, somebody who's deaf give their interpretation of what um, tweets that people within uh, my community tweet about. So let's do it. We are going to do hashtag death, right? Because that only makes sense. So here's the first tweet I've found so far. If Vin's CI, which is short for cochlear implant, is switched on in the first week and his hearing is fixed, thus the end of the deaf storyline, I'll be livid. You are doing it so well. Representation is everything for marginalized society, and reducing us to a footnote hurts. Well, that's the thing. That's what's so hard about demographics, because demographics are so different from the norm. And why did I put quotations around different? Because demographics are different. That's the whole premise of being a demographic, because you're different from the societal norm. Which is not a bad thing. It's actually a fantastic thing. That's what makes us so diverse. And the thing about demographics is that because they are diverse in nature, going against, I guess, the norm, they're also hugely diverse within the demographic. For instance, like, I'm a deaf person or person who is hard of hearing, and I speak. I would be someone you would call an oral deaf, whereas like you have some people who are completely deaf and they're mute as well. You have some people who are partially deaf. You have some people who are mildly deaf. I mean, there's different degrees of hearing loss, and there's also different degrees of how I guess a person expresses their deaf identity. And that's the other thing that's also very hard about different demographics, is that how do you represent something that's so diverse? It's not a one size fits all. It really isn't. So I mean, hopefully one day we'll get there where we're able to have like equal representation for everyone, but I don't know how we're going to do that. Oh, here's another one. I'm so tired of apologizing to people that I am deaf. When someone tries to talk to me, I always say, "I'm sorry, I'm deaf," pointing my ears. I'm just tired of saying sorry. The mask makes it so difficult. I'm frustrated and feel sad. The depression kicks in. Hashtag deaf. That's another thing. When the pandemic hit, it definitely is something that I hope we're able to get over, and that everybody will be able to make it to where the grass is greener. However, as far as it pertains to the deaf community, is we all know. Okay, for those of you who do not know, lip reading is not a perfect end all be all solution to understanding the context of what's happening, because there's so many words within the English language, or I guess any other language, quite honestly, that make similar mouth motions, I guess you could say. And so something like "I love you," I know a lot of people use this example all the time, is that like "I love you" can look like something similar as elephant shoes. So it's not the absolute, easy fix for understanding or misinterpretation, but it does help aid in trying to figure out what is trying to be communicated, what message is trying to be what message the person who's trying to communicate with a deaf or hard of hearing person, what they're trying to convey. When you take something like lip reading away, you take more access of trying to convey your message away. But also, what I feel other people do not think about a lot of times when communicating with a deaf person is that you can use your cell phone or you can use a pencil and paper to communicate, because we still can read and write and type. Like, we can do those things. I mean, lip reading, some people also don't sign, so that's another avenue that you could use. Finger spelling, you could do finger spelling, but again, as I said, everybody's different. Everybody grew up in different ways. Not everybody had access to sign language or really even any deaf culture. Okay, switching gears. Now I want to try to end this video on a lighter, positive note, or I guess something that will make you smile. Hopefully, anybody who is hearing or who may be deaf may get a laugh or so, or maybe we can have some relation, bring all this, maybe have some relation, bring all this together. So let's go. So here we go. Hashtag deaf humor. This one says, I can't hear you, so I'll just laugh and hope it wasn't a question. Yeah, this is I wouldn't say it's a problem. Well, okay, maybe it is a problem, because like it's unfortunate that some hearing people just don't feel a need to accommodate. So a lot of times people with disabilities most time over accommodate for whoever the hearing person or able-bodied person or whatever, to make their life more comfortable, because like, quite honestly, I wouldn't say that we have no challenges having disabilities, but people who have all their senses and whatnot sometimes can be a pain. You could just make our life a little easier sometimes. So I hope you liked this video, and if you did, be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, and subscribe for more. If you want to be able to see more videos like this, I'm hoping to drop at least one video a week, especially in September during Deaf Awareness Month. Yeah. So, I hope you're having a great day, great week. Wait, hold on. Yeah. So I hope you're having a great day, a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.